This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward, Ed.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper, gang. Yeah. Super duper.
That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes. Boy, that is good news.
Never know what we're going to start the show with, right? We just turn on the mics, and when Chris is here, like, we never talk before the show, right? Let's keep it organic. Let's keep it natural. We've said this before, but way back in the day, Mike Morris and Chris Hockey and I, back in the Bloomington days, would sit in the bullpen area, and we would prep together for like an hour and a half, which is also insane to get here that early.
Agreed.
Yeah. And we would sit around, and we would talk about all the sports news, and we would rip and crack jokes and try to make each other laugh. And then we would go on the air. And then we would do the same jokes and either fake laugh or not laugh as much because it's like, I heard that joke an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
So we realized at one point, why are we ruining all of our good material way before the show starts? If you want to consider this good material, which very few do.
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's something to do, right? Yeah, it's whatever.
It was a nice little surprise.
It could be worse. So, I'm looking at the clock and I'm going, all right, show starts in a couple minutes. We're golf betting today. I watched the World Series of Poker last night. That's my Super Bowl, but there's a golf major this weekend. That's kind of one of Sauce's Super Bowls. We'll talk about how it's fun to watch what you like to watch.
Yeah.
We'll talk some poker. We'll talk some golf betting.
Can't wait.
And then Parrish walks in and his front teeth are missing. And I'm like, there's the first segment. That's why you don't need to prep. You just got to wait to see what happens. Right. What happened to your front teeth, dude?
Life is show prep. I think somebody said that once.
Because we've dealt with this for a couple of years, but then you got them fixed.
I did, and it was only one.
It was only one.
And then, the two came out.
What happened?
So there's been a little issue just with there was like a little wiggle, and I was kind of lazy, as you guys know, to go back and get it done. Figured there was enough done on my teeth and mouth. I was like, I'll be all right. So it hasn't bothered me at all every now and then. I just got to kind of twist it back. And we're talking like tiny little movements, right? Tiny.
But enough where you could feel
enough where I could feel
it. Yeah.
I noticed it had been wiggling a little bit more lately, and Saturday, got back after Gino's Neil's training wheels hockey tournament, helping out there, and bit into an awesomely huge, big double cheeseburger with bacon on it, and instantly felt my front two teeth fold right up into my lip. Didn't hear nothing, didn't feel nothing.
Just folded back.
Just felt them just vanished back. I'm like, oh, Lord. So I'm sitting there with my buddies, too, right? I'm like, how do I show this off with everyone? My wife included. So I kind of just started talking to see if people could notice. And
how long did it take? About 6 seconds?
It did not take long. I didn't smile or anything, but as soon as I started talking, it was, what's wrong with you?
Well, it sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds wonderful.
It feels awesome.
Yeah. So what's the plan? Because last time when you were missing one tooth, you waited like a year and a half. You didn't do anything.
No.
You just embraced it.
I did.
Yeah.
And
you can't embrace this. You got to fix
absolutely not. This is a mess. Because Yeah, well, whatever. You guys have heard worse about me before. So like when the problem is one, obviously talking is not all that fun. The smile was, well, maybe it's gotten better depending. But if you smile a little bit too long, I noticed that the drool starts to come out. So I feel like a freaking infant, excuse me, and stay about as far away from me as you guys are while I'm talking, and change this spit screen when I'm done.
Yeah, it looks great.
So it feels awesome. I was going to get it fixed yesterday morning, but I figured I'd let you guys have some fun
done.
with it.
Yeah, well, so Monday, I'm at the Kyle Rudolph and Jason Zucker golf tournament. And I'm on like the second hole of our bit. We just finished the long drive bit. And like the Wicked Witch driving down the road, I can see from a distance, there's Jason Zucker, and he's got some great news. And he comes flying up and he goes, "Have you seen Parrish?" And I go, "I have not." And he goes, "He makes me think of you." And I go, "Well, what could that be?" And he goes, "He's missing his 2 front teeth." And then he just drove off. It was great.
It was Jason. I gotta give everybody credit. Because I was discussing it with him, and he's like, "Well, when are you going to get it fixed?" And I said, "Probably tomorrow morning." He's like, "You're not going to give him a day?" I went,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right, Jason. Yeah. I got to at least give him a day. So I'm literally getting it fixed right after the show.
Oh, right after the show.
Right after the show.
I don't know if you know. Well, most doctor and dentist appointments are at 8 o'clock only. So I'm a little surprised that you found an appointment after the show.
If you ask really nicely, you can get one later in the day. I know there's some people that maybe they just haven't asked. I don't know.
Right.
So he ripped me yesterday on Common. Mm-hmm. We're ripping Rosie, right? He ripped me yesterday on Common saying that he thinks that we are too hard on him for thinking that he doesn't want to be a part of the golf bet. And I'm like, we're just doing the bit. Like, take a deep breath, right? Mm-hmm. So then he texts me and he goes, "Hey, I know you didn't respond, but I will take these 2 golfers if they're available at the end. One of them is somebody who should, I won't say, but one of them is somebody who should be taken in the top 5. And I'm like, I don't know if they're going to be around. And then the other one, I'm like, might be. But I'm like, Gorg is going to take one of them, and I might, right? Like, and so if one of those 2 are around, he says he's in. If you guys are okay with that. But we've gotten up to 14 people, man, thanks to you, Corliss.
So are we back to top 4, right?
Yes.
Because that's our safety net. Yeah. So it's first place gets the money, second place gets the cut money, third and fourth get their money back.
Yep.
And with the potential for ties,
right?
There's a lot of people that could break even or better.
Yeah.
Which is fine as well, because that's, sure, it lessens the amount that the top person wins, but I do think it keeps the people engaged and back.
Keeps our bid alive.
Yeah,
right?
So I like the top 4.
Or else, like I said yesterday, it's going to be just me, you, Lawyer Lambert, Marnie, and Bonus.
Which is fine, too.
Yeah, of course.
And Toothless Parrish.
I was going to say, what about me?
Yeah, Toothless will do it.
Yeah, the dragon?
Yeah, the dragon.
How to train your dragon? But yeah, so, yeah, we'll do that at 8. That'll be fun. So if any of those guys are remaining, do you care if Rosie takes them?
I don't know. We've done that in the past where, like, Donaldson, was at some meeting when he used to work here, and he'd be like, "I'll take so-and-so if you let me still in." I don't really mind if somebody that isn't a part of the raffle, the lottery part of it at all, just is like, give me some flyer at the end. If they want to get in, I don't really care.
All right.
Yeah.
But so how about, we're not going to put Rosie on the wheel.
No.
We'll just draft, and if Rosie says, "I'll take so-and-so as pick 15, then sure.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Makes sense? If he wants to jump in and have no chance at the top 14 picks, I'll give him a chance.
Sure, same.
But,
right,
we're done doing the whole, like, sending a proxy.
You got to
be a part of it.
I can only imagine I was getting a little bit of work for you guys.
Yeah, and Hawk's in. He'll be on.
On stream?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Right on.
Where'd Hawk go again?
Home.
Oh.
Indiana.
Good.
Yeah.
And then he's sick.
Oh, not good.
He called in yesterday and he sounded rough. Oh.
So I was thinking about that because I was texting him back and forth too because we were finalizing the initials tournament bracket, right? And I was texting him back and forth about some dates, and then asked him how he was feeling. He's like hell. And I told him, well, I threw up Thursday night before Detroit Lakes Didn't feel like ass, though, until like Friday afternoon when I got back from Detroit Lakes. But you didn't get sick. Parrish didn't get sick. Zach didn't get sick. Marnie didn't get sick. Chris did. And then I realized, guess who swapped mics and headphones with him when I would host the initials round?
Yeah.
So 3 times, right? The whole show, he would carry the wireless mic and then the microphone. But when I did initials at 6:15, 7:15, and 8:15, I used his stuff. So there's no doubt that whatever I had, which I didn't know that I had, right outside of the 20 minutes of throwing up, I felt great Friday morning.
Yeah, you got
whatever I had. But now, you could also argue he might have given it to me.
Yes,
Who knows?
that's what I was thinking at first.
Because I still think the puking was separate because it had nothing to do with what I was feeling the rest of the weekend. I think it was with what I ate on the way up, which will remain nameless. I'm not trying to throw.
Yeah.
It wasn't Cane's, I can say that, but I won't throw the other restaurant under the bus because they're fine. It's just it hit me weird. So who knows? Probably I gave it to him, but he may have given it to me. But it must have been the exchange in the mic pack back and forth.
Probably,
sharing the same microphone. Yeah. None of the rest of you got sick.
No, I did not.
Interesting. Because also he wasn't that close to me almost the entire day. Friday morning, except for the microphone swap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves to wander. That's kind of one of my favorite little things.
He loves to swap.
At Detroit Lakes is literally finding where's Hawk.
Yeah, it's
when we come back on here, I'm like, where the heck is he hiding?
Well, and then it turns out most of the time he's just interviewing 90-year-olds.
Yeah. 90-year-olds are seeing if anybody wants to get naked and then waiting for a few people to raise their hand.
Yep.
He was
sent out a couple of road flares Friday morning.
I think it worked. He was great on Friday. He's always good in that situation.
Yeah, he lights up when he gets noticed.
Yeah, it was fun.
So I'm watching the World Series of Poker last night. Absolute clinic by Michael the Grinder Mizrachi. It was awesome. We're down to 4. He's going to win it tonight. He's going to truck everybody. He trucked everybody yesterday. But I'm sitting there. I'm enjoying my Super Bowl. And I start getting texts from your stupid-ass brother.
My brother.
And he's like, is that flop good? I'm like, oh, my God. I don't have time to explain this to you. And he's like, he's like, are diamonds worth more than clubs? And I'm like, get lost. Like every text that he sent was dumber than the previous one.
Yeah, that's him, though.
I was trying to block him, but I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, that's all right.
Ugh. Could they just take those chips to the cage and cash out? I'm like, no.
That sounds like a question.
God.
The
dumbest questions I've ever heard in my life.
Because nobody would think of that otherwise.
If he's got $400 million in chips, how come he only wins $10 million? Get lost. My God.
Sounds like a Lambert question.
Dov.
Yeah, sounds like a Lambert question. Yeah.
Man, he's the worst.
Good old Dov.
And once in a while, he goes out and plays poker. Yeah. Based on the text, it makes it sound like he's never heard of the game.
Or just hands his money over and leaves.
Yeah. He plays however many hands it can last.
I don't know how he got my number.
Probably off that bathroom stall.
Yeah.
Would be my guess.
That's true. Well, he wanted a good time.
Yeah. And he didn't get it. So he probably will text you later.
Sometimes you can't pass that up.
Heartbreak, by the way, too. Our gal went out 7th.
Oh, that sucks.
So first
Rosie
gal
cheered.
in 30 years to get to the final table went out 7th. She was behind on the flop. Behind free, behind on the flop, turned an ace, and then got rivered and was out. So she only was ahead for a second, but that sucked. You could feel the whole room the air got sucked out of the room. Everybody was cheering for her.
Yeah. That sucks, man.
All good. So tough break, ladies.
Yeah. Rejoice, Rosie.
He was super pumped. He's like, anybody but her.
Oh, but your phone was lighting up after she got knocked out.
Yeah, he was pumped. I saw a documentary yesterday that we can talk about at any point, but I want to ask you specifically, Corey, about it because I guarantee you guys talked about it a lot. And it was
early power trip or something? Or what? 09?
I wasn't here. Mm-hmm. They call it the good old days. And I just want to talk to you about it because I can't believe it. And it's something that happened, and it was like this.
Sports related?
No, it is not sports related.
All right, well, that's a good tease because unless Parrish loses more teeth, I didn't know what we were going to talk about next segment anyway. We were just going to have it organically happen. So there you go. Pretty good first segment, though, especially with Toothless over here.
Yeah, thanks to my amazing friends at Gutter Helmet, GutterHelmetMN.com. It's going to rain basically all day. If you have gutters that don't have gutter helmet, they mostly likely will get filled with crap. Don't do that. Your gutters will, you'll never have to clean your gutters again. GutterHelmetMN.com. I love my friends at Gutter Helmet.
I know he's not here, but hang on. You know who would love their gutters to be completely filled with crap?
Hawk's dad.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
The last thing anyone wants is to leave behind confusion, stress, or worse, family conflict. That's why estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for families like mine, and probably like yours. With Trust and Will, I created my estate plan in minutes, from naming guardians for my kids to putting our house in a trust to avoid probate. Fast, affordable, and way easier than I thought. Every plan is designed by estate planning attorneys and customized for your state. Plans start at just $199 and include essentials like healthcare directives and power of attorney. With Trust and Will's bank-level security and built-in privacy protections, your personal information and your wishes stay safe. Whether you're newly married, raising kids, caring for aging parents, or just want peace of mind, Trust and Will makes it easy to protect what matters most. Go to trustandwill.com, use code RADIO at checkout, and save 20% on your personalized plan. Because there's no better time to protect the people you love. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
We've got your chance to see Nate Bargatze live, but you're going to have to earn it. Tap that red talkback mic on the iHeartRadio app and leave us with a message telling us why you are Nate's biggest fan. Winners will be picked and played on the Power Trip each morning in the 8 o'clock hour. Tune in to see if you are going to the show.
All right, what's this documentary you watched?
So it was October 15th, 2009. And this documentary that I watched is a series of these documentaries called Trainwrecked. And it's like 57 minutes to like an hour and 5 minutes. And it's
the Poop Cruise was one. I watched that one too.
Some of those, yeah.
I watched that on the flight.
Balloon Boy one? Mm-hmm. Do you remember that?
Of course.
Yes.
So
I haven't seen it yet.
It's
the world stopped for
oh my Lord.
It's outstanding. Like the 57 minutes of it where it's like it goes four different directions in about 25 minutes, and then the meat of the story is the part at the end, right? But this little boy and his family create this like flying saucer that's filled with helium gas, right? And they're like filming it, and all of a sudden they're like, hey, we're going to tether this thing to 20 feet and we're going to see if it can work, right? They're like this family of like weird inventors, right? Well, on the day they do it, isn't tethered, goes up in the air, and one of his three sons is like, hey, Falcon is in there. So this whole thing breaks out. There's video of like this whole thing going down. It goes up in the air. I think it went like 50-something miles. They have the National Guard looking for it, and it lands slightly, and they're freaking out. They open it up. He's not in there. And there's like a lady who like an hour before, or like 15 minutes into it, takes a picture of what she thinks is him falling out of it, this whole thing. Well, fast forward, he's hiding in the garage. Goes even farther, they go on Larry King, who's on vacation, but it's hosted by Wolf Blitzer. And Wolf Blitzer is talking to the family, and 6-year-old Falcon says, you guys said that we did this for the show. So then they run with that it's a hoax, right? And it basically looks like it's a hoax. The two parents, the dad went like 30-something days in jail, had to pay a fine. The mom did like 20 days of like weekend, basically like workhouse jail, because they both pleaded guilty. And it's unbelievable that I missed most of this. I didn't remember.
How did you miss Balloon Boy?
You miss that?
It was everywhere.
I wasn't working here.
Yeah, but you don't have to work here to read or watch the news.
But like every channel.
Every channel. It was everywhere.
I remembered it, but not like
the details.
I don't remember the hoax part. Like that. Like it was a whole thing, and like they kept making decisions, the family, that made it worse. They then had they went on a different show, and the kid got like super sick while he was on the show, and then everybody thought, well, this is staged, so they don't have to do it. It was every decision they made backfired on them. He took a lie detector test. The dad did. That didn't work. The moms came back inconclusive or whatever it is. It was a full-on disaster for this family. I don't know if I think it was a hoax, but it's such a weird thing. You got to see it. It was a 90-minute flight the whole time he was up in the air, I guess. But
he wasn't up.
No. Well, they thought he was up in the air.
Balloon boy.
Yeah.
Balloon boy. That was literally, it felt like the world stopped.
My question is, when you guys were talking about this, did you think it was a hoax?
That part I don't remember at all because my memory has faded. I don't remember what our takes were. I don't remember what the bit was. I just remember the story just taking over the world for a handful of days.
Yeah.
We're due for a... nobody believes anything they read online, or the opposite. They believe everything they read online. Yes. But aren't we due as a society for a real good hoax?
Well, I mean, the Manti Te'o one took us by... Remember that?
Yeah, but that was forever ago.
No, I know, but that
we need a balloon boy in 2025.
Yeah.
Everything else is so heavy and serious.
Yeah, we needed a news-stopping hoax.
Is if it were now, Falcon would have had a phone... And they would have just been able to locate it, or he would have been taking video in the balloon.
Or what if his phone's in the garage?
Or there's that.
And there's he's 6. He doesn't need a phone at 6. Who has a phone at 6?
Yeah.
What age are you going to give Louis a phone? 3? So he can start scrolling?
Yeah, probably. 2.5. Yeah. No, I don't know. All
right, so we need a good hoax, and I mentioned this a week or two ago, but we need a new serial killer with a bit. Not just somebody that kills 3 or 4 or 5 people, but somebody that does it in a brand new way.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that dude that killed all those women on Long Island, that guy's terrifying. Have you seen that documentary?
No.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
How many documentaries have you not seen? The list is shorter than the ones you've seen.
I mean, we'll name them. I've seen a lot of them. I've seen the Night Stalker one. I haven't seen the Jeffrey Dahmer live action bit where it's the real actor guy. I haven't seen that. I won't watch that. That's too scary.
He's really good at that.
That's probably it. I've seen almost all of them. I like watching documentaries.
You really
do too.
Yeah, they're good.
You really, really do.
Yeah. So watch the Balloon Boy one. The dad looks like a total Todd. You just can't it was early on Twitter, so it was 09 obviously, and it was Twitter and it's when everyone kind of had an infancy. It was sweet. The comments that people were watch the dad acting during the balloon going up. It's so good, man. And they were on, that family was on a couple of years ago. They were on Wife Swap, and he was a total mess. It was.
Wait, just a couple of years ago?
Wait, what?
No, sorry, start over. Before the Balloon Boy bit, they were on Wife Swap.
Before that bit?
Before that
I don't remember that.
So that's why everybody thinks they're just
They were trying to get the
hungry.
reality TV bit.
And they got paid to be on Wife Swap.
Yes, I don't remember that angle at all.
So that was part of it, is that everybody just assumed they were just in it for the fame.
You interested in Wife Swap or not?
What? No.
Not at all?
No.
What if we find a good match for Kel and a good match for you and we swap them out?
No, because I'm afraid that I don't think she'd come back. That would be terrible. I mean, she would.
Seems valid.
She would.
It's a valid fear.
But yeah,
if you swapped with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, she would stay with Ryan Reynolds and Blake would probably move on from you.
Blake would show up and do the Abe Simpson. She'd walk in, grab her hat, put her hat down, grab her hat, and walk out. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It'd be over quickly. And they'd be like, well, that was the fastest episode ever. Call that Falcon Boy. We can do a whole episode on him.
I watched the Poop Cruise one.
Yeah. Dwight's Dream.
I mean, it was gross, but I didn't need to sit through that for an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah, it doesn't. I agree. I watched that one too, and it did not need an hour.
Nope.
To tell exactly what happened.
Nope. Could have summed it up in about 15 minutes.
A news story would have been perfect for that one.
The best part though was when somebody was like, "Let's give him booze," and then it all went to hell. That one, yeah. The red bags they wanted him to poop in.
Yeah, the main moment that I knew that they were just trying to stretch that train wreck poop cruise documentary into an hour to an hour and a half was all right, this is about the cruise. This is about the problems with the plumbing and how long it took them to get off the boat and back onto shore.
Yeah.
But about 15 minutes in, they got that one crew member just going, all we do on the boat is have sex as the crew. Right? Yeah. They basically said, we all just hook up with each other. And I'm like, now they're just filling time. Yeah, now they're just talking about the cruise industry as a whole, not about the actual poop cruise.
Have you seen that meme where the guy's sitting back playing video games and then it has the arrow and he starts sitting forward because he's really into it? That was Hawk watching that. He wasn't into it until that lady said they all banged.
Very true.
Yeah.
Front page sports from the Power Trip Morning Show returns after this on the Fan.
The last thing anyone wants is to leave behind confusion, stress, or worse, family conflict. That's why estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for families like mine, and probably like yours. With Trust and Will, I created my estate plan in minutes, from naming guardians for my kids to putting our house in a trust to avoid probate. Fast, affordable, and way easier than I thought. Every plan is designed by estate planning attorneys and customized for your state. Plans start at just $199 and include essentials like healthcare directives and power of attorney. With Trust and Will's bank-level security and built-in privacy protections, your personal information and your wishes stay safe. Whether you're newly married, raising kids, caring for aging parents, or just want peace of mind, Trust and Will makes it easy to protect what matters most. Go to trustandwill.com, use code RADIO at checkout, and save 20% on your personalized plan. Because there's no better time to protect the people you love. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
The Fan.
Bonus bucks, it's back on KFAN. We have 9 chances for you to win $1,000 every weekday. That's every hour from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. To enter the keywords, learn more, head over to KFAN.com. Bonus bucks is presented by BigDeck.com.
Now, you sound okay, but you said yesterday you weren't feeling the best. Did you get sick as well?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know.
No, I'm sorry, Zackus.
You sound good.
Yeah, it's not, I don't know. I was tired.
You look handsome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man.
You don't look too bad yourself.
I appreciate that.
Now, you didn't swap microphones with me or Chris on Friday, but did you swap anything else with me or Chris on Friday?
I did sit next to you for 3 initials games.
That is true. Yeah.
And he was making out with Hawk in the commercials.
You're a super spreader, man. And you got everybody sick.
I'm patient zero.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's do front page sports.
Noah.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, you guys are the best. Buy 3 monsters for $7 or 4 for $8. How many do you want? I'd get the 4.
Yeah, get the 4.
Get the 4 for $8. Mix and match any flavors you want.
Yeah.
I went purple today. Marky Mark Parrish. I went purple.
Purple's always good. Purple's always good.
Hell yeah.
They always got the nice little sugar-free Red Bulls there.
So, Mark, we're going to do 3.5 hours of the old video broadcast, so people want to see your your toothless.
You were good in the first segment.
Sorry, I wasn't even thinking about it. Well, I felt bad. The reason I go over there is I feel bad I got my back to, typically Hawk the whole time. Is why I do it.
Well, he prefers that.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Hi.
Shout out to Holiday. Thanks, Holiday.
Thanks, Holiday. Yeah. Holiday is the best.
So the National League won the All-Star Game 6-6 on a swing-off tiebreaker.
What?
Kyle Schwarber. This is the weirdest stat ever. Kyle Schwarber hit a bunch of home runs in the 3 of them, I guess, in the tiebreaker, the swing-off. But in the actual game, he went 0 for 2 with a walk. But because he hit 3 critical home runs in the tiebreaker, he won MVP. He is the first position player ever to win MVP without recording a hit.
Wow.
Wait a minute. I thought the MVP had to do with the game, not the...
Yeah, well, he technically won the game for the National League, just in the tiebreaker.
Suppose, yeah.
0 for 2 with a walk, he's your MVP.
The game
Perfect. Well played.
Should just be... What does it take to be an official game? 5.5 innings? 4.5? Do you know, Zach?
4.5.
That sounds like
4.5? I was going to...
You should play like 5 innings and then just let some of these guys that didn't partake in the home run derby just take like 3 big swings and then move on. All-Star games, I used to love them. Man, they had the cool moments yesterday, like when Kershaw then got two players and then got the curtain call. And then Freddie Freeman, who used to play in Atlanta, got the curtain call. Those were two cool moments. Man, the rest of it is, we're just going through the motions at this point.
Yeah.
I haven't seen an All-Star game quite like the one when Cal let off the home run. That was the last legendary All-Star game I can remember.
Is that when A-Rod let him move positions?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, it was you couldn't miss the All-Star game. The All-Star game was the best. Yeah.
Well, there's so many options out there now.
Yeah, we're at the point now, it's only here for two reasons. To economically boost the city that gets to host it.
Correct.
And then have its existence be just for us to complain about.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because they're all terrible, right? That's why the NHL nailed it this year by going, let's just do this Four Nations garbage, because the actual All-Star game is garbage.
Yeah. And what
are we doing?
It's an acknowledgement of obviously of guys having a great year. But I played in one, and I didn't have a whole lot of sweat on me at the end of the game.
Yeah. The Four Nations bit was a 10 out of 10.
Awesome. I'm just can't tell you how much I love that IIHF and the NHL did that. It was spectacular.
Well, the NBA is going to try to copy that next year, so we'll see what happens. They're going to go
Parrish and
some kind of international bit.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Yep. The British Open starts.
Hell yeah.
I was going to say tomorrow, but is it technically tonight in the States? Like, is it is it pre-midnight, or does it start a little after midnight?
What was it, 6
tea
hours?
time, 12:35 a.m. here.
All right, so just after midnight. So it does technically start tomorrow.
On the West Coast, it's tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
Well said. There you go.
Even
You're
on the
right,
mountain
Cor.
coast.
Very close.
The mountain coast, yes.
So, Sauce, when will you start watching?
Well, I will. It depends on who I get. That's when I'll start watching. But like some of the...
What if your golfer starts at 12:35?
They won't. I mean, I'm not going to pick like Dusty Trunks, somebody who would start at like 12:35.
He's at 2:47.
Yeah, I'll probably...
I'll stick around and watch that.
If
Trunks can swing it.
I mean, if they have... I don't know. If they... Like, I think I've gotten here at like 3:30 before. I will... if it's like 2:30...
You just sit in the main studio over there?
No, I told you yesterday. I sit in your spot.
Keeps your...
I'm going to get you sick with super spreader.
Yeah, well,
I'm patient zero.
Well, then I can, guess what? Then I can stay home and watch golf. But yeah, it'll depend. But there's two things I do. These are my strategies. I try and pick somebody who plays at a time that I can be home for, because I'm not allowed to watch it here at work. And two, I try and pick somebody who will be in a feature group, so that I can watch them play the whole time.
You know what I try to do? My strategy is to try to pick the person who wins.
Sure.
He said.
But it's worked for me before. I won the master bet, and all of those things that I just said worked. Rory McIlroy was in a feature group, and he was playing at times I liked. He won.
And he's a favorite.
That helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, one of the best golfers was in the featured group?
Yep. But
coincidence.
when you get to like... Sorry, I didn't speak that well, but that's what I do. But when you get down... like
you have all your teeth.
Yeah,
what's your excuse?
When I pick like 10th or 11th, then that's when you try and find somebody you can watch, because that's half the battle.
How about this threesome? McIlroy at 9-10, along with Tommy Fleetwood and Justin Thomas.
That's your dream threesome.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Hovland goes off at 8:59.
I was going to say, wait a minute.
His dream threesome is Victor Hovland, J.J. McCarthy, and Richard Ramirez.
Yeah. Would you play golf
Very
with those
important
three?
to not forget Richard Ramirez.
I would leave Richard Ramirez behind.
Yeah, you don't want to give him a tool or a weapon.
Wait, why did you think he was hot?
Because he has abs. I mean, he was a serial killer. One of the worst people that's ever existed.
Teeth were
he's one of the
worse than mine now.
Oh,
I didn't know he killed anybody.
The Minnesota Twins are at Colorado on Friday at 7:40. They square off against the worst team in Major League Baseball. So the Twins, 4 games back of the wild card. So they are chasing Seattle, Tampa Bay, Texas, and they're tied with the Angels. So they are 11.5 behind Detroit for the division post All-Star break. So realistically, that's a long shot, right? Detroit's pulling away. However, 4 games back of the wild card, and you face off against the worst team in baseball. I believe they have 10 home wins all year.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
You need a sweep.
2 is the minimum. Right? If you go 1 and 2 or 0 and 3, let's just pack this thing up.
Yeah.
2 is the minimum. A sweep would be unbelievable. Let's get back in this. Let's get back over 500.
And then don't you on Tuesday go to L.A.?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's an all-star team. But, if they beat the Cubs, and the Cubs are great.
How many starters are in the rotation? Like, is it 4 or 5?
5.
So there are pitchers that are going to be traveling with the Twins that aren't going to play this weekend.
There are pitchers that probably won't play for over 2 weeks.
So that's interesting for 2 reasons. One, obviously, as you mentioned, the 2-week thing because of the All-Star break. But then 2, why wouldn't, if you're not playing this weekend, just go freaking nuts in Denver, man?
Oh, I'm sure they have.
Let's go.
The 2 starting pitchers.
Pro athletes have never thought of that.
The 2 starting pitchers that have no responsibility in Colorado. Zach thinks first.
Yeah.
What dispensary are those 2 guys going to?
Let's go. Let's party. Come on, it's the weekend.
Let me see if this works, Perry. You find the guy who's got the most money. So they go up to Carlos Correa and they go, hey, Carlos, got an idea.
Not at the table, Carlos.
Why don't we go have some family time Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But how about Tuesday night? You get us a plane. And because these guys got cash, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
We'll fly to Colorado. We'll stay there's some nice resorts in Colorado.
Yeah, very, very.
Stop at a dispensary, spend a bunch of cash, and we'll just get weird for 3 days.
Yeah.
Right?
Probably worded differently.
Well, I'm sure it's worded better, but
I kind of like the wording, actually. It was kind of hot.
And it definitely wasn't wrong. Yeah. That's for sure. That's happened. I've heard multiple private flights, private jets going to Atlantic City on the East Coast and getting to Vegas really quick or wherever private jets can get you where you want to go.
What you're saying is these guys didn't come up with their all-star break plans on Sunday afternoon.
Absolutely.
They probably came up with them in February.
Probably. Yes. They've had their flights booked since then.
Yes.
Because if you literally, especially if you're not part of it, when you're part of it, it's exciting, it's fun, so you don't really care. I guess since, I wasn't like a perennial all-star or anything like that. Maybe those guys get annoyed with it. I can see because, when you're not, like that's your break. So heck yeah, you got something planned. Probably around Christmas time, the first time you sit down, you have a little break and you start thinking about it or start deciding then, sometimes a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Like that mental break more than anything, just to get away from a rink, get away from the cold if that's your thing, just go somewhere and take a mental break. That's, especially nowadays, these guys are in such great shape. It's not about that anymore. Yeah, they need, so their bumps and bruises are still there and they want to give their body a rest. But it's more of a mental break for those guys.
But you got to be careful on how you word it again, because Sauce, let me try this on you. Hey, the next time the power trip goes to Vegas, right? Weed's legal in Vegas, right?
Yeah. Well, it's legal here.
But I'm saying it's legal in Vegas. There's dispensaries. Why don't you and I go out a couple days early and go to a dispensary and then get weird?
Well, but see, when you say it's creepy.
Why? Because I use the word "let's get weird."
I didn't mean like weird, like sexually. I meant like we get super stoned.
I didn't either. I just said you and me go early and we'll go to a dispensary and then let's get weird.
Yeah. Why did Corey make weird?
Yeah,
he made it weird.
Why?
What is it about me that I said the same thing you did? So let's get weird. Let's go out early.
I think it's a trap. You don't want to hang out with me.
No, I want to get weird with you.
You don't do the weed.
Let's get weird.
You don't do the weed.
And C, you walk too fast for me.
I know.
We need to do the weed.
Keep up.
The French Canadians, it's the pot.
Yeah, the weed might help.
That always cracked me up.
Let's do the weed together sometime.
Yeah, the weed might help you.
The pot.
You guys in?
The Vegas Strip, by the way, the State Fair is the best example of who can walk and who cannot walk. And I can walk. I can bob and weave.
Yeah, you're very good at it.
I move with pace. I move with purpose. I can change lanes.
You get a good spot in the cheese curd line, and then I show up 5 minutes later because I walk so slow.
But the Vegas Strip's another good reminder of that, too, of, man, there are people, I'm like, how do you ever get to the next casino at this pace? And how isn't there somebody in your group going, is this really the speed at which the entire group is moving? Don't you have one fast walker going, guys, let's go?
Yeah, pick it up here.
Some people just walk so freaking slow. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm abnormally fast, but what are we waiting for? Let's go.
I'm
Let's
on the
walk.
other end. Why are we in such a hurry?
Yeah, but you
Walk
got
with
to
purpose.
Vegas and got weird.
Well, now you're which weird now? I don't know what to answer. You're confusing me, Sauce.
That's what I do.
You know, if somebody, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this in the air, but who cares? The other day, I don't know if you guys did this. We had to take like a self-evaluation. Did you do that?
What?
Did you do the self-eval, Zachary?
Yeah, in person.
Oh, you did?
A self-eval in person.
So we were supposed to do a self-eval, and I basically was like, you had to like click these options.
What?
And on the first one, I'm like, well, I'm pretty good at that, I guess. So I said, consistently exceeds the standard.
Yeah.
And then after about 3 questions, I'm like, this is a waste of time. So I just click that button for all of them.
Yeah.
So apparently I set the standard. But so I didn't take it very seriously, clearly. But if somebody ever said, not in terms of iHeartMedia or broadcasting, but like, hooked me up to a lie detector and said, what are you better at than most people in this country? Just be honest, right? Give me a skill or something that you're exceptional at compared to the average American. Walking is one of mine for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just a better walker than most people, and I'm very confident about that.
What?
Ridiculously worthless statement.
Nikki would love to walk with you. Let's
go for a walk.
She's incredible. She absolutely flies. And finds seams through a crowd that I just can't fit through. So I just make sure I keep the car keys so she can't leave me.
Fair.
Learn that trick from my dad.
That's good defense anyway. Paul, your hands up.
Is this like out of 10? Like, do I put like 10? Like here, it says consistently embodies company values and encourages others to do the same.
You don't do that.
Okay, so then what do I put? 0? Or no? Or yes?
Aren't there like 5 options?
No.
Mine was multiple choice. Let me see yours.
Oh, got it. Oh, I got it. This thing?
Yeah, that thing. See, I just set the standard for excellence.
Okay, I'm doing the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you set the standard for excellence around here.
I mean, that one's obvious.
He sets the standard for weird.
Yeah, thank you.
What's the next one?
Understands the needs of customers, stakeholders, Cole Agguries, and strives to meet his
Cole Agguries?
COLLEAGUES.
Are you kidding me? Come on, dude.
Oh, boy.
Oh, colleagues. It's colleagues. But here,
God.
Come here, though.
By the way, Cole Agguries is the title of the podcast.
My favorite.
Cole Agguries?
Come on, man.
My favorite thing.
Come here.
My favorite thing.
Yes, colleagues are Cole Agguries.
Cheapers, man.
What?
It's split up. I didn't know what it meant. It's split up in 2 different words.
Is there an R?
Cole
My
Agguries.
favorite thing, I can't even, and I used to love watching Sauce doing it, but now I love it as soon as Sauce says something like that. I can't wait to watch Corey.
How can you, with a good conscience now, click sets the standard for excellence when you just read on the air Cole Agguries? Works well and understands the needs of Cole Agguries. Is he our sales manager? Who's Cole?
It's split up into 2 words.
Yeah, the word wraps into the next line.
But I didn't know that. This is my first time reading it. Embraces new ideas. I'm not.
Works well with Cole Agguries.
I mean, the sentence you don't make sense, so works well with, it's got to be something along the line of coworkers.
Maybe Cole is a new hire, and you just haven't met him yet.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you guys are joshing with me.
Well, welcome aboard, Mr. Agguries.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Agguries.
What really matters is next scores and stats around the world of sports. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The last thing anyone wants is to leave behind confusion, stress, or worse, family conflict. That's why estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for families like mine, and probably like yours. With Trust and Will, I created my estate plan in minutes, from naming guardians for my kids to putting our house in a trust to avoid probate. Fast, affordable, and way easier than I thought. Every plan is designed by estate planning attorneys and customized for your state. Plans start at just $199 and include essentials like healthcare directives and power of attorney. With Trust & Will's bank-level security and built-in privacy protections, your personal information and your wishes stay safe. Whether you're newly married, raising kids, caring for aging parents, or just want peace of mind, Trust & Will makes it easy to protect what matters most. Go to trustandwill.com, use code RADIO at checkout, and save 20% on your personalized plan. Because there's no better time to protect the people you love. Trust & Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
The Fan.
Want to chime in on what's happening with your favorite KFAN program? You can make your voice heard on the Bradshaw and Bryant text line. Let us know what you have to say by texting your message to 64686. That's 64686. Standard message and data rates apply.
Parrish, where'd you go to college?
I went to the great, wonderful St. Cloud State University. Go Huskies. Woo!
You love St. Cloud State.
I love
And
St.
they
Cloud
bring
State.
you us today.
Oh, and I can't thank them enough.
St. Cloud State.
Go Huskies. Thank you.
Almost drove past there last week to go to Detroit Lakes. Not quite. Didn't quite see it, but close.
Where'd you get off?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Down, boy.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was like kind of a little upset that I didn't get to go. I got up pretty late that night, so Val's was closed. I was a little frustrated.
I went to Val's.
I saw that.
Love
A
it.
plus.
The one thing, everything there is obviously great. The shakes, double cheeseburger, but those seasoned fries, I just crave those things
I
every
got
now and then.
a double cheeseburger, a fry, and a Diet Coke.
It was in college. It was a
$7.50.
Yeah, double
Augusto,
cheeseburger.
sweetheart, save some room for later.
And the small fry is, the
Huge.
brown lunch bag is like half of a bag.
I
And,
basically ate
just
the
add a
fries
strawberry
to like
shake for me,
prom.
and that was the same thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to correct you, but you didn't get a Diet Coke.
Oh, Diet Pepsi, yeah. Yep, you're correct, Zacho.
Busted.
Yeah, busted.
Hey, back to the.
But I was thinking of a
back
Diet
to
Coke.
the company self eval. If somebody is asked, hey, how well do you work with shareholders, clients, and co-ligors?
Say shareholders?
Do you say stakeholders?
Oh, same thing.
It's pretty much the same thing.
And co-ligors?
Co-ligors.
If, let's say it's on a 1 to 5 scale and 5's the best. If you do say, I'm not good at that, I'm going to give myself a 1. Let's say you're underselling yourself, and you're actually like, all right, you're okay at that, but not great. You got to get better. I would fire you just for admitting that you're dumb enough to put a 1 on a self eval.
Yeah. Correct. You are correct, sir.
Like you said, Parrish, last
They're
thing.
worthless.
What an old school, nonsensical way of checking the temperature of the room.
Yeah.
Asking employees what they think of themselves.
Well, I probably should say this, but I was just telling you off air that Mike Milbury, who is a bit of a I'll be kind and say loose cannon, and
Who's that?
Mike Milbury.
Used to be
He
on
was the
NBC.
general manager of the New York Islanders while I was
Threw
there.
a shoe at a guy.
Head coach of the Boston.
Shot a guy?
He threw a shoe at a guy.
If you ever seen the
Who throws
clip,
a shoe?
Actually, I think he
Honestly.
beat a guy with this shoe.
it was Boston versus was it the Rangers or Montreal? I don't remember. He was playing for Boston, and something happens in the crowd, and the Boston players start going to the crowd, and they start fighting everybody. And there's one guy that literally grabs a shoe and starts kind of hitting guys with it and whatnot, and it's Mike Milbury, which is kind of funny because he talked to the guys that played against him, and he was the last one that wanted to get into a scrap.
Well, he didn't have a shoe handy.
But so anyway, he made us do something just like that, almost exactly like a self-eval of how we were playing. We were off to a rough start that year, and that was to be unexpected. This is when we got a good team, and we had to do like a self-eval. And of course, it was like understanding of the systems, the defensive systems, offensive, all that. And of course, there was nothing but 3s, 4s, and 5s because, as you said, what employee is going to admit that they only know, their job at a 1 or 2?
Mark, how do you feel you do on defense?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Awful.
Yeah, hideous.
You guys should get me off the ice.
Yeah.
Finally, Jacques Lemaire figured it out.
Give me your general comprehension of our system.
Yeah.
I don't get it at all.
Yeah, exactly. So
who's dumb enough? Anyway.
So that was before practice. So after practice, we come in and we had a really great group of guys in that room. Actually, we had a lot of fun.
Bunch of 3s, 4s, and 5s.
Bunch of 3s, 4s, and 5s. And we were laughing. Everybody was in a good mood. And like I said, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. He came in and had a meeting. He was just furious at all of us because clearly we didn't understand the systems and we didn't understand what was going on because our answers didn't match what he saw on the ice, and he yelled at us for like 5 minutes and then he walked out and left.
No.
And we all looked at each other and was, well, what was the point of that? He didn't teach us anything. Yeah. Nothing came of it whatsoever. There was no more extra meetings. There was no sit downs. There was no nothing. It was a waste.
So, that's a guy who does not work well with Cole Aggurie.
Yeah, see,
no.
Corey gets it.
No, he doesn't.
Let's do what really matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports, and in between you'll learn something else. This week it's been dinosaur facts. It's been, what was yesterday? Rando stuff.
Stuff. I have some good facts about Mount Everest.
Sauce, you got paid. Sauce Gardner, 4 years, $120.4 million extension with the New York Jets.
Congratulations, Sauce.
$85.653 million guaranteed. That's $653,000. Two-time All-Pro. He's 24 years old. Defensive Rookie of the Year a couple years ago.
Stud.
Now the highest paid cornerback on an average basis, $30.1 million a year in NFL history. What $100,000 a year more than I think Stingley.
Yeah, good for him. He's a stud, man.
Sauce.
Yeah, weren't they in the same draft?
I think it was. I think they were one pick apart. Maybe.
Yeah, I think one was 3 and maybe one was 5.
Something like that. What really matters is this.
Mount Everest is. I need your match game music. Mount Everest is estimated to be around blank years old.
Oh, I mean,
millions, billions.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, maybe it's even in the billions, Parrish. Let's go. Well, hang on. I think.
How old is Earth?
I think Earth is like 2 billion? 2 billion?
So it's got a little later than that.
Let's go.
I'll give you a hint. It's not in the billions.
Let's go 311 million.
I'm going to go a little older. I'm going to go 312 million.
I'm going to go 312 million and one.
The mountain is estimated to be around 60 million years old.
Wow.
That's a baby.
You were
lost
way off.
both showcase showdowns.
Yeah, it's over.
Can we talk about the videos that Parrish sent us the other day?
Oh, I knew that would get you going. Yeah.
So, the other day, you sent the entire group, the Power Trip group. You filmed 3 separate videos while you were watching The Price is Right.
The very first 3.
Is this an old episode, new episode?
Yeah, so I've just been. I've always liked watching like reruns of Jeopardy and stuff, as you know that.
Same.
It's easy, especially when I got stuff to do, phone calls, work to do around the house.
Background noise.
Just background noise, and when you want to pay attention, you pay attention. So I've kind of just got a little burnt out, not completely, but maybe didn't want to get burnt out. So I switched to The Price is Right. And so like it's, if I want to nap, if I want to do anything, I'll just throw it on during the day and we'll just keep watching reruns of The Price is Right. Mm-hmm. And I just woke up from a nap to this fella.
How can I set this up? I mean, we could have played the audio, but here's the gist of it. So the guy gets called down. Come on down.
You're the next contestant.
And he was the second contestant, for the record. He was the second contestant.
And the very first time he bids, it doesn't even matter if this is accurate. Just stay with me because the point's the same. The person in front of him says like $12.50.
Yep. And so that was the very first bid of the show.
Yep. First guy says like $12.50. So it's his turn. He says $12.49.
What?
So he gives himself a $1 window. And of course,
he had to be
just
right
like
on.
Sauce, just like when we talked about that guy that you're like, this is rigged on Wheel of Fortune, the guy with the terrible guess.
Yeah.
I said, sometimes we got to remember, this guy's probably crapping his pants. He's on The Price is Right. This is national TV. There's a really good chance he is internally freaking out and either wasn't listening to the guy before him or didn't hear, or like maybe he's just overwhelmed. So there's always the chance that a guy
had
just
a few drinks.
Whatever it is. Maybe the guy just made a mistake. Maybe he meant to say something else. Who knows?
Exactly.
He says 12.49. And of course, I cringe because I'm like, you just gave yourself a $1 window. What an idiot.
That has to be the right answer.
But let's hope he's just overwhelmed and nervous and freaking out.
Yep.
Well, clearly he's wrong. Then he does it again.
The very next time.
The very next time, he does it again.
Come on.
He underbid somebody else by $1. And I'm like, now it's not a coincidence.
Groans. Like
Right,
the crowd groans on the second one. Crowd groans.
So then
like everybody's like, oh, come on, man.
So then you start to wonder, does this guy just not understand the game?
Yeah.
And if that's the case, why do you go to The Price is Right if you don't understand how The Price is Right works?
You can see at that point, too, after that answer, and like after it goes by the third guy like leans over and is, I think, trying to help him. Because he's like trying to tell him, like, you want to go. You can just see by his hand gestures, he's trying to explain the 1-over thing. Anyway, go ahead, Corey.
Then the third and final time, he does it yet again. And
well, the third time, it goes around once.
Right.
And he figured it out.
He technically did, right.
He figured it out.
Right.
Because it
But then
was like
everybody overbid,
11:50
right?
and he went 11:51 and everybody cheered.
Which is also stupid because there were people behind him to still bid. So
Exactly.
the only person that should always bid $1 over somebody is the last person.
Yes.
So anyway, then he screws it up again after they have to rebid.
But then they rebid and he does it again.
And he does it again.
Come on.
He's an idiot. He doesn't
Oh, my
understand the world. So I texted back to the group.
This is funny.
Here's my exact quote. I go, I'm not exaggerating. I'm being serious. I want this man to die.
Yes, you did. That's on the record with
absolutely.
all your cola gures.
It's I don't know. There's just something about it that just drives me nuts. The man is handed a gift. You are on The Price is Right. You have a chance to win tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars if you really get hot and win everything in the showcase showdown and whatever. And you are giving yourself a $1 window multiple times.
Yeah. Hideous.
How have you not walked right into oncoming traffic?
Yeah.
If you're that dumb.
Right. That's not an understatement. Like, how do you get from A to B?
How do you know the letters A and B if you're that dumb?
Yeah.
I was just praying to God you had not seen that before.
I hadn't seen that
I just
guy before.
wanted all of it. Like, that's the only reason I said it was I wanted your reaction.
You could tell how pissed Corey was.
Oh, well, and like there's one time like he thinks about it for a while. I think the last time actually, like, so he kind of figured out. So then the last time he does it, he's kind of thinking of the answer and he's pondering it for a while and he's trying to figure it out and he finally just like throws his hands up. He gives up.
Like, I don't understand
I don't get this game. I'm done. Like,
so, by the way, that was on the group text.
The screen.
He sent me those videos individually first.
Oh, yeah?
And my response was a little more aggressive. So this was Friday, by the way. This is also while I was sick. This was Friday at 5:09. So I was not in a good place physically.
Oh.
So you send me those videos.
Physically.
Here's my response to us. I said, what in the sweet F? Text 2 was, I can't quantify how much I hate this guy.
So good.
And text 3 was the one that I think got Parrish to laugh. I said, I'm going to spend the rest of the day actively praying for physical violence to befall him. I wanted him hurt.
Perry loves it.
I was rock bottom physically because I was really getting sick, but
yeah,
I'm like, this guy deserves pain.
Yeah.
Oh, when Corey's praying, I mean, you know. When
was the last time I used the word befall in a sentence?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a fun word.
It is a great word.
I want pain to befall you. It's a fun word.
Is it a fancy way of saying
Happened to,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
But what really matters is this.
Oh, yeah.
God, that guy. 12:49. Jump off a bridge.
I need your music again. It takes how many weeks to acclimate and then climb Mount Everest?
All right, so we did this a couple weeks ago because I didn't know this until we talked about it. I think it's...
Maybe it's acclimatize. Is that the same thing?
We're going to say acclimate.
Okay. Well, that's what I said.
Isn't it something like 4 to 6 weeks? I think it's something like that. Because I had no idea it was that kind of a time commitment. I think it's 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, I was just talking to. I met a new guy, a new friend recently. He's super, really, really, really nice guy, and he's climbed Mount Everest. The local guy from he lives in Minnetonka now.
Eric Weimer.
What?
And we were just talking about this at the Winefest party. It was like a couple months. Like, it takes a little while. Yeah, it's like a couple months. I'm gonna go 2 months.
So 8 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zacho, you can guess.
6 weeks.
6 to 9 weeks.
6 to 9 weeks.
6 to 9.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
Man. Plus, it's like $60,000, right? You have to pay a ton of money to have a permit or something, and then there's the Sherpas and all this stuff. It's a ton of money.
It's a lot that goes into it. Like, you can't just, anybody can't just be like, I'm going to go climb Everest.
Didn't our guy, remember Dan Butner that we had on, the Blue Zones guy? Did he do it?
I don't know. He's done everything. That guy's amazing.
I want to say yes.
Great.
I feel like he went everywhere.
He's a great
Literally
Instagram follower. I love that guy. That guy's great.
He is such an interesting man.
I live the opposite of the Blue Zone life, but I like to pretend.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's in August.
Lynx player Kayla McBride got added to the WNBA All-Star roster. This is her 5th now All-Star appearance. She got added by the commissioner.
Oh.
Commissioner makes the choice on the replacements, the injury replacements or whatever. So Kayla McBride, who's been on this show, she played initials. She's great. Yeah, she is now a 5-time All-Star.
Yeah, super
what really matters, though, is this.
Congratulations.
How old is the youngest person to ever reach the summit?
Damn.
Oh, this has got to be 17.
I'm going to go... I just can't imagine they would let like 7 or 8 or 9 year olds do it. So it's got to be something like 12 plus.
That's what I was thinking. 17.
Unless there's some weird freak.
I was thinking like lungs development type of thing.
I'm going to say 13 years old.
You are correct. Dang it. Jordan Romero was 13 years old when he reached the summit.
Well, he was 13.
Yep.
Did he die?
Well, now he'll be 13 in ice forever.
Mm-hmm.
He died?
Yeah. You don't know that?
No.
They made a movie about it.
Yeah.
What's the movie called? Frozen?
Like Mike?
Encino Man.
Like Mike. Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The Michael Jordan basketball movie with his mom is
loosely based on a real story.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of like a hallucination that he had before he died.
Michael Jordan
Or
died?
while he was...
Yep.
No. The
Jordan.
13-year-old mountain climber.
It was based on my hallucination.
Oh.
Promises and contracts.
Promises.
Great point.
Oh, yeah. Well, I heard that.
You heard what?
The promises and contract.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just agreeing with you because I thought you were ripping.
I mean...
Who am I ripping?
I don't know, man.
To be fair...
I'm trying to get other facts.
He did say he heard you. He didn't say he understood.
Sauce, you ever worry that the necromancer is right outside this door?
Can I ask you a question?
He sure as hell is never trying to stay quiet.
Is that the bad guy in Stranger Things?
That's Vecna.
Oh. Who's that guy? Or gal? Or person? What's the Vecna dancer?
She's She's
Vecna dancer.
She's taking the stage at the VU on Friday at 8, right before the hot dog bar opens.
All right.
I wish you would try to climb Mount Everest.
I would die in 10 minutes. I'd quit. I'd be like, this is too hard.
What if you were the first person to die at base camp?
Well, that's
that's very.
They are smart enough to that's why it kind of takes so long, because there's stages you have to progress to, and I don't think you'd get far.
Here, let's do one more quick, one morbid one. Over blank bodies of climbers remain on the mountain.
I bet it's hundreds. I'm going to say 212. You have the exact number?
I have it's over. It's over blank. Yeah.
I bet maybe I'm way short then.
Zachus?
I'm going to go over 100.
420.
It's over 200. Bodies remain on the mountain.
Yeah.
Including Jordan Ramirez, or whatever his name was. 13-year-old Jordan, whatever. Ramirez, whatever. He's dead now.
Hi, buddy.
I'm surprised they let him do that.
Oh, hi, Louie.
But he made it.
Yeah. Well, I thought he died and
on the way down. On the way down.
Yeah.
He tried to bobsled down because he liked
let me
cool
ask
runnings.
you a question.
Yeah, great.
Does it count if you get to the top but then die on the way down?
Well, yeah, you reach the summit.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
If Scotty Scheffler wins the Masters but then dies, drops dead of a heart attack on the way to the trophy presentation, he's still the champion.
What happened? I mean, you're right. How about yesterday where he was like, I don't really have interest in winning. All those quotes were great when he was like, I'd rather be a good dad.
Yeah, but he didn't say he wasn't interested in winning. He just didn't want to be defined. He doesn't think success is defined by golf winning.
Yeah.
It was just a philosophical point about as long as he's a good dad, he doesn't really care.
Correct.
Now, he's basically said, I reached all my dreams.
Yeah.
If I keep reaching my dreams, that's great, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to feel like my life is a failure if I don't win another major or 2 or 10.
Yeah.
He's like, just want to be a good dad, don't care.
Yeah.
Well, part of being a good dad is not getting arrested, so maybe he should work on that.
Well, part of being a good dad is not telling your 2-year-old to climb Mount Everest, which apparently Scotty did. So,
oh no, he did.
Yeah, the kid didn't make it very far.
Poor Steve Scheffler.
Yeah,
he passed.
He named his kid Steve?
Yeah.
Well, that's a bad dad.
No, he actually named it something else, but he couldn't remember his kid's name, so he just called him Steve just to be safe.
Yeah. So on Monday with all the guys I played golf with, I just called them all Steve.
Yeah.
And they thought it was funny. And then I'm like, well, I just do this so I don't have to remember names.
Right, just call everybody Steve.
Yeah, everybody's Steve.
More of what really matters after this. We golf bet at 8 o'clock, so Kevin Gorg's going to be here. A whole bunch of people will be on the stream. Yeah, he'll be here.
Not in studio.
What?
Who?
Wait, what? No Gorgie?
He'll be.
No, Gorgie's not in studio.
No.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to my Gorgie hug.
Do we know where we? I don't know where he is, but
he's always in studio.
I think he's
that
up
sucks.
north or something.
Yeah, he's in base camp.
We should also golf bet more. Then we can have him in more.
We could just have him in not for a golf bet.
That is also true.
You could talk hockey.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Carly in a little bit. Golf bet at 8, Power Trip Morning Show fan.
The Fan.
The last thing anyone wants is to leave behind confusion, stress, or worse, family conflict. That's why estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for families like mine, and probably like yours. With Trust and Will, I created my estate plan in minutes, from naming guardians for my kids to putting our house in a trust to avoid probate. Fast, affordable, and way easier than I thought. Every plan is designed by estate planning attorneys and customized for your state. Plans start at just $199 and include essentials like healthcare directives and power of attorney. With Trust and Will's bank-level security and built-in privacy protections, your personal information and your wishes stay safe. Whether you're newly married, raising kids, caring for aging parents, or just want peace of mind, Trust and Will makes it easy to protect what matters most. Go to trustandwill.com, use code RADIO at checkout, and save 20% on your personalized plan. Because there's no better time to protect the people you love. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
We got your chance to see Nate Bargatze live, but you're going to have to earn it. Tap that talkback mic on the iHeartRadio app and leave us a message telling us why you are Nate's biggest fan. Winners will be picked and played on the Power Trip each morning in the 8 o'clock hour. Tune in to see if you are going to the show.
All right, back to what really matters. Ready, Sauce?
Yes, sir.
The NBA continues to say they are exploring expansion, although Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, said, quote, nothing is predetermined, which is a nice way of saying we're going to expand. Just hang on.
Yeah, correct.
They haven't added a team since...
Oh, good question.
Oh, wait.
I'll give you the year and then see if it helps at all. The last time they added a team was 2004.
Was it the Thunder?
No,
that wasn't an adding team.
They had an odd number of teams at one point.
Was it Charlotte?
Charlotte. Because the Hornets moved to New Orleans,
and
then they gave Charlotte a team back.
Yeah. That's nice of them.
It was like the Bobcats. Ugh.
Yeah, hideous.
And it was like, what are we doing with the Bobcats? That was just a disaster.
Yeah, hideous.
So Seattle and Vegas are the no-brainers.
Yes.
But Adam Silver continues to not flat out say, hey, we're going to eventually expand to Seattle and Vegas. But they're the no-brainers. I cannot believe the NBA is going to be last to Las Vegas. It is insane. They should have been first.
Had their summer league there forever.
Should have been first, and they're going to be last.
Should have been first.
So they tested. Well,
that All-Star game scared them.
Yep, because there were gun issues and gangs that rolled in from LA, and it just was a super bad look for the NBA, and they got cold feet.
Oh, that was there's been a hockey team, in Vegas, like the IHL, had a team there, the Las Vegas Roadrunners or something like that. I can't remember something. And it did well. Like it has done well. So like hockey is kind of known that there is some support there.
Oh yeah.
So it wasn't surprising that that we jumped on the bandwagon.
But like, what's stupid is they have an arena that could absolutely host it like now.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you got to build anything.
Literally,
and I know they're talking about
a floor.
They're talking about building a new NBA arena and like the north side of the strip
down by Fontainebleau.
But like first of all, I just think that's a terrible idea. It's just too far away from everything. Whatever.
Away. Yeah, but maybe it revitalizes that part of the strip.
It doesn't need to be revitalized.
Yeah, nobody goes to resorts where they're Fontainebleau. Let's put something down there.
Cheaper. Doing like a light rail thing or something to make it so you can go down there and not have to walk 2 miles in 150 degrees.
Which Corey doesn't mind.
I'm a brisk walker, baby.
I don't mind. The distance isn't the problem necessarily. It's just the fact that it's 100
Rise,
and it's a great song too.
Go in December.
Yeah, you should play it.
But you could start this fall at T-Mobile Arena. It'd be perfect.
Correct.
The bowl is basically the same as Staples. Crypto.com Arena.
And the Seattle team could play where the Kraken play.
And that's where they will.
Okay.
And that's where the Supersonics did play. That arena is actually, even though they renovated the hell out of it, it's actually like one of the oldest.
Oh, I did not know that.
I didn't know that. I thought that was a new arena.
So did I.
Oh, no. They
did not know that.
Mm-hmm. That was the home of the
we learned something.
Supersonics. And
we're going to learn this. By the way, and Supersonics is one of the all-time great names. That's why we have to have Seattle back in the NBA. Got to have the Supersonics back.
100%.
Sonics is such a cool name for a team. What really matters, though, is this.
Mount Everest is still growing, rising approximately 4 millimeters per year due to ongoing tectonic activity.
How much would you pay to grow 4 millimeters a year?
Oh, probably a good amount of money, man. Probably a decent amount.
I don't think you're going to live long to make it matter.
Yeah. You don't need to anymore, but like you're like Mary. Like you don't.
Yeah, what do you care?
I don't. You're right. I
was going to say, if early on in my playing days, I probably would have taken that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're an NHL player. What do you need that for?
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of NHL players that were a lot taller, bigger than me back then.
Yeah, but again, what's 4 millimeters?
We're talking about wieners.
Yeah.
What?
What are you talking about? Are you serious, Sauce?
The Lynx host the Mercury today at noon. The Lynx and the Mercury have the two best records in the WNBA. The Lynx are 19-4. The Mercury are 15-6. Didn't know that. Didn't know they were doing that well. What really matters, though, is this.
Okay, this is not for Corey. And I'm not saying that you guys don't know, but I would, because I think you know it.
Oh.
We're not calling you. I'm not calling
Maybe
you too stupid.
Maybe you don't. It's located between what two countries?
Why did you say that with a question mark?
Because I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not smart enough to know if one of them. I know one of them is. I don't know if the other one is. Where is it located? It's located between two major places. Where is it located between?
Yeah, what were we talking about again?
Mount Everest.
Mount Everest.
And Wieners.
Can I help?
would say.
Can I help?
No.
I think I know one. I don't know if I know the other.
Maybe like.
I should know
Moscow and Beijing.
That sounds rightish. India, right?
It's Nepal.
That was the only one I knew.
Yeah.
And
I don't know the other one.
China.
Okay. Yep, I would have gone 1 for 2.
Where's Nepal?
I don't
He's sitting right there.
Oh, my
Hi.
God.
I have no idea. That way.
That way.
I mean, eventually, if you go that way, you'll probably hit it.
Caitlin Clark and others are going to be in the WNBA three-point shootout. Remember, she turned down a chance to be a part of the NBA All-Star Weekend. And at the time, she said she wanted her first three-point shooting competition or any shooting competition to be at the WNBA, not the NBA.
And I think
they've been so
smart
supportive
to-
of her, and she wants to return.
Correct. Yeah, they're so nice to her.
Yep.
I think that's why she's doing it. Like, I don't think she needs any more jealousy or hatred thrown at her from
But
her fellow players.
She got hurt last night.
She what?
Kind of a groin problem?
Yeah.
It looked like it was a groin issue.
Rosie.
Those hurt.
So who knows if she still partakes in it. She got hurt. Rosie, why'd you laugh at that?
Last one, Sauce. What really matters is this.
Okay, last one. Let me find a good one.
That'd be
Okay,
great.
let's just do this. The oldest person to summit Mount Everest was how old?
Maybe 69.
Probably not
Josie.
bad guess.
Let's see. Maybe the Turbines Torpedo did it at like 114. I'm going to say somebody. Would somebody in their 90s even have a chance?
They'd wither away.
It's got to be 80s then, right? Somebody in their 80s. I'm going to say 83.
I'm going to go 79.
74.
80 years old.
Wow.
No, it's really hot.
Oh,
yeah.
Rose, relax.
That's incredible.
That's too old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too old.
The physical part of it, that it just on your body, your lungs, everything. That's amazing.
Let's start a GoFundMe and see. You know, Rosie's in better shape now than he was when he was 45, I think he said, right?
Yeah.
And I mean,
So we should start like a GoFundMe and see if we can fund Rosie's expedition to the summit of Mount Everest. We'll crowdsource it.
I could do this every day if you ask me.
Well,
I'm asking you to.
Just have Parrish pay for it.
I mean, he's going to expect Manny's every day, but I mean,
Like, would you-
just to
Sauce.
see that man give it an effort, I'm worth the foot the blah.
Would you throw in $100 if Rosie's like, I'll give it a shot?
Sure.
I would too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that. He'd die.
No, he wouldn't.
No.
He works out with the fitness king. He'll be fine.
He'd be,
Well, what about his appointment on Thursday at 8?
Oh, good point.
Oh, is that when they're summiting?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
The news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.